What's up, y'all? Welcome to the Trent the Truth Show. I'm your host, Trent the Truth. Whatever you're doing, wherever you're listening from, thank you for tuning in. Please like and subscribe to our podcast on YouTube and Spotify. It's the Trent the Truth Show. And while you're doing that, give us some love on social media. It's Trent the Truth on TikTok, Instagram, wherever you search. Real quick, today's episode is brought to you by Shy Soul Cuisine. Shy Soul Cuisine specializes in fresh and flavorful cuisine, offering unique catering experiences and hands-on cooking classes. Book Shy Soul Cuisine for your next corporate event or gathering. Our website is www.shysoulcuisine.com. Again, that's www.shysoulcuisine.com. And give us a follow on Instagram, also at Shy Soul Cuisine on Instagram. And just like I tell you guys, if you want to be a guest, if you want to be a sponsor, you have any questions, comments, or anything you want me to address, email me at trentthetruthshow@gmail.com. Again, that's trentthetruthshow@gmail.com. And if you're feeling good, you want to give us some love, our Cash App is Trent the Truth 88. Again, that's Trent the Truth 88. Don't forget to put the $sign on the front. And for the people out there in TV land, you know we got the QR code on the screen for you, so you can just pull your phone out, easily go ahead and make that donation right from where you're watching. But whatever you decide to do with the Trent the Truth Show, if you're watching, donating, questions, comments, sponsoring, or you want to be a guest, whatever it is, we appreciate your interaction and your love with the Trent the Truth Show. And proof of that, you know we got a guest today. We got the lovely Britt with us.
Yes.
Introduce yourself. How you doing?
I'm well. I'm Brittany Renee, better known on the internet as Jugs Bunny, though.
Jugs Bunny.
Jugs Bunny. Don't ask. I made it when I was 18.
In that frame of mind.
Yeah. And I just stuck with it. Nobody else has it. It's not like, I don't know. Nobody else has it. I searched it on all the socials. Nobody else has it. So
It's unique.
It's just me, yeah.
Like you.
Somewhat.
Yeah, you know we got that staying history. Like I tell people, you know, it's a game. It's a bond.
It really is.
It's a cult. You know, you get a chance to get in, you don't get out. The relationships you form be some of the greatest.
Yeah.
So man, proof of that is just being able to maintain a relationship over the years. But you know, it's been a gap because you know everybody go their separate ways.
Mm-hmm.
What's been happening? Or like what you been up to? What you been doing?
Oh man, a little bit of everything. Oh, high school was so long ago.
Right, damn near
Middle age, right?
Right. We the unks and aunties.
Yeah, just nothing. School, more school after high school, work, had a baby. You had a bunch of babies.
Man. 5. I can't stop.
5.
I'm done now though.
Hopefully. Are
For
you
real.
done for real?
I am. They be asking me.
Like for real.
Ain't no room in the car. I'm gonna need a Sprinter van. I'm gonna need a Sprinter van next, but I'm done. Fuck that. I want y'all to have some kids. But you got how many? You got one?
One.
Oh, and boy, girl.
Boy, 2 years old.
Oh, how is
2
he?
years old. He's great.
That's what's up.
He's the best. I know everybody say that, and I would say no shade, but it's all shade. He's the best.
Terrible twos.
Excellent twos. Angel twos.
Man, I tell people don't have them. But if you have them, you know what I'm saying, they the best things to have. They blessings from God. But
Absolutely.
man,
No,
don't be in no hurry.
Yeah. Definitely don't be in no hurry.
Hell no. 'Cause boy, once they get here.
You know, before you have kids and people say don't be in a hurry, you don't really get it.
You don't
then,
listen to
yeah,
them.
no. Then you have kids, you're like, see, this is why they say don't rush to do it.
Because you just swear you responsible, you swear you ready.
It ain't even that.
You got all the love, but they don't tell you the flip side.
They don't, and nobody talks about, for me, okay. For me, one of my biggest adjustments was like letting go of my old life.
Right.
To step into parenthood. And that shit was just hard. Like
That is a big ass adjustment.
Yeah.
But you know what though, for me, I don't even know if I remember who I was before I had kids. Like I know like all the kicking it and going out and shit like that, but like the life that I thought I wanted.
Well, how old is your oldest?
10.
So you've been out the game a while though.
Yeah.
mine was just 2 years ago. So I ain't too far removed from my old life. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So that was like one of the hardest parts for me. Is like, goddamn, I can't move how I want to move. Can't do the things that I want to do.
It do kind of not necessarily force that responsibility on you, but it definitely makes you understand the reality of what you just did.
Yeah.
Like, you're a parent now, so
yeah, like you can't even listen.
Man.
I don't even get lit the way I used to get lit no more.
You can't.
Mm-mm.
You can't. You be sitting up drunk, sleep, kids running around and shit.
And even when you don't eat, like I don't got my baby right now, but it's like I gotta be here tomorrow.
Exactly.
So I can't do too much.
Exactly.
Can't be living reckless. So
yeah, no, I get that. You gonna have any more?
I would love to have more, but I don't know if that's in the cards.
What you mean?
I want more kids, but not more baby daddies.
Well, I mean, it's either gonna work with where you at now, or
no,
or it's gonna be more baby daddies, or it's gonna be like a husband,
that,
or
it's
that's
gonna have
the next
to be.
move.
Yeah, it's gonna have to be because I can't do. Can't do it.
So
co-parents. I've accepted the fact that I may be one and done, but if not, y'all definitely won't catch me with a second baby daddy. No shade to the girls that do that.
You say that's enough.
But it ain't for me. I ain't built for it.
No.
No, I'm not tough.
Co-parenting ain't your friend right now.
No, that shit hard. Wait, they said it was ghetto. It's ghetto.
For the birds.
For the birds, ghetto.
Yeah, I mean, it could suck when two motherfuckers, you know, they don't want to work together, or like, I don't necessarily know the situation, but if it's not for the common, if the common goal ain't the child, then
exactly,
it'll never work. That I do know. It'll never work.
Exactly, and it's a lot of people. I hear so many people say that, like, the mother, like you said, it forces you to grow up, forces you to change. The mother don't have no choice because she got to carry a baby for now,
Right.
so she got to sit down. And there's so many people that say they don't see that same change with the dads, and so mother got to be this whole other person. Dads still get to run around, do whatever they want to do.
And I mean, I hate that dads get that, but you know what though? I guess rightfully so, because of, you know, history, and but I think dads today are making a big change, and they're really showing up, and they making it their business to be involved with the
That's
kids.
true.
I'm glad I don't need my arm twisted for no shit like that. Like man,
yeah. Shout out to the people that don't need their arms twisted, but a lot of people. I mean, so many women that I know. A lot of people are just hard-headed. So a lot of women have all the same stories, and it's like, you met one baby daddy, you met them all.
But you know what though? Some of the common stories, whether it's the male or the female, somebody is bitter. Somebody wasn't ready for the relationship to end, or it didn't end. You know, it ended a bogus way.
That's common. I wouldn't put that on everybody, of course, but I think that's common too.
Like I saw on social media, Brittany Renner and I forget her baby daddy name. PJ Washington, okay. Right? Yeah. And you know, little small clips and videos. They don't really give the full context, but just what you can gather from just that whole exchange was that somebody's bitter.
Somebody's bitter.
And it looked like it was her at that moment.
Now, see, I'm not going to act like I'm an expert on Brittany Renner or PJ. I don't really know their dynamic or what they have going on. I know her from porn and playing soccer.
Right. She went on a little Muslim phase.
Two polar opposites. I know her from porn and soccer, and then she was on reality TV.
She don't really have an identity, so you know what I'm saying?
Her identity is tied to a nigga.
Right.
All the time.
So that would prove the point that I'm saying.
She's
bitter.
She bitter. I'm just not saying that because I don't know enough about the situation.
But I mean, you can put that together though. Like you ain't gotta know the situation to know.
What did he be saying? I know she makes a lot of videos.
And
what's his story?
Nothing. He just played basketball. He too young.
Did he not take care of the kid?
He do. He was trying to. From what the video shown, you know, it was his turn to come pick up the child. And you know, she talking about every time.
You know, men lie, so.
I mean, all I had was a video.
I don't fuck with her, but I don't believe her.
All I had was a video, but it was the thing she said. She started talking about what he gave the new girlfriend versus what was in the baby's bank account.
But okay.
She talking about the baby only got $11,000.
Wouldn't you be bitter at that? Imagine having a child with somebody, and you probably can't even imagine this because it's so far from your situation, but imagine having a child with somebody, and I'm sure she's not doing it all by herself because these are still celebrities we're talking about at the end of the day. But let's scale it down to the regular everyday person. Doing it all by yourself, doing it all financially by yourself, or putting more in financially than the dad, and he giving you pennies and his scraps of change. Wouldn't you be upset if you saw him doing X, Y, and Z with another person? Where are your priorities?
$11,000 ain't pennies though.
Like I said, I don't know her situation.
Yeah.
But this is still, the theme of that is still really common. And even if it wasn't celebrities, or even if it wasn't $11,000, even if it was $1,100 or $500 for the regular whoever, it's like, damn, you give me your ass to kiss when it come to your child, but I'm seeing you spend X, Y, and Z on this woman. Yeah, I would be upset. But the men take it and think, oh, she just still want to be with me. Oh, she jealous because of the woman. It's not because of the woman. It's because look at your priorities.
But she's not there when he's spending time with the child though. So she don't know what he has for the baby at his house, what he's been doing.
That's fair.
What
that.
separate accounts he has. If the baby might be tied into a will. You see what I'm saying? And she just looking at what she thinks she knows.
I think most times mothers have a good idea.
But the man, you know, like, and being in the NBA, you know, NBA, they get paid. So I would imagine, you know what I'm saying?
But see, I don't know enough. What is he already paying?
That I don't know. But if with whatever the court decides, you know what I'm saying? Being an athlete, you traveling, hey look, I gotta get the baby. She
may have every right to be upset. That's all I'm saying.
That shit don't be my business, but it be messed up when just like you say, co-parenting don't work. And I'm truly blessed to not have to be in a situation like that. But I don't know. I just hate when people be bitter like that. Like, how come they don't make it about the child? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
I don't know. I wish I had to answer that question. I don't, because it's always about my child. So I can't even grasp, like you can't even grasp that concept.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Like that shit.
People don't. A lot of people care about their own needs and their own wants more than their child.
That shit sucks.
It's so many men that's like comfortable, like, fuck y'all too. For the men that's just comfortable not seeing their kids, that's weird. You know, so it's like, where's your priorities? Or it's how many men you hear be like, oh, my baby mama won't let me see the kids. Oh, well. And then they go all these months and it's like, you would think like if you wanted to see them that bad, you know what you can go and do to see your kids.
That I will.
And so how much of a value of a priority is it if you can just sit back and be like, oh, well, she won't let me see him, so
I will 1,000% agree with that because your effort dictates it all. I got a homie, man, and you know, he going through a situation. He's a good dad, but he's you know, he got a child, you know, on the outside, and he said stuff like, "Oh man, my baby ain't called me." You know what I'm saying? Like I ain't talked to her in months, or you know, my baby ain't called me. My baby graduated and I didn't know. Like. I put myself in those situations and because I don't see myself not knowing when my child is going to graduate or be involved, because you can't stop me from going to the goddamn school. I go to the school and see, I'm so involved at the school, they don't even call my wife for shit. I swear to God, they call me. They don't even know her. I mean, she on the PTA. I'm gonna give her that. You know, we both involved. She on a little board and shit like that at the school, but like incidents and whenever the kids been going, you know, something wrong, they been fucking up. Oh, they call me.
Yeah, that's good.
Hell yeah.
That's good, but it's a lot of, I ain't gonna say it's not a lot of men like that. It's a lot of men that are not like that.
Yeah.
I ain't even gonna say it's the majority because I'm not gonna generalize it like that, but it's too many.
The effort don't be there. I get that.
That's bitterness too if you think about it, because it's male bitterness, because it's like, okay, well, fuck her, you're putting it all on the adult when you should be able to put your personal adult problems to the side.
Yeah. So and we see a bunch of cases where violence happens because of, if I can't have you, nobody can.
Yeah.
All sorts of bullshit like. So I don't know. You just got to be careful who you having kids with, like. And I think you get signs too. People be acting like they get blindsided. I don't believe that shit. I think you be knowing exactly
Nah.
You just choose to miss that.
Nah, I think that's true for some people. I ain't gonna say that's true for everybody.
I think you choose to miss that part.
I think people underestimate how much lying and pretending somebody can do. I think people really underestimate that.
I think people see the signs and they just overlook it because the signs be having glitter on it and shit. Like, you know, if you see I ain't shit, but it got nice silver and gold glitter on it and shit like that.
Maybe that's true.
You gonna overlook it.
Okay, so
because you having a good time.
What about the people that's like I'm trying to think celebrity. What about people that got like multiple kids with multiple people? But it's like, or not even multiple kids with multiple people. Say for instance, it's people that have one kid with one person and then have another one, but then they're and maybe I watch too much Jerry Springer.
But a lot of that shit exists though.
But they change how they interact with, even if it's with the same person, right? The dad will be like supportive and whatever for this one, but then switch up for the second one.
Is it the same? Hell, yeah, I hear about that all the time. Like, it's a lot of times it'll be the situation that caused that.
Yeah, or maybe nothing caused it.
Like, is it the same mom and is it the same?
It's the same mom. Okay, so this when I say maybe I watch too much Jerry Springer, right? Let's just say this is a hypothetical example. Have a baby with one person, and then say for instance, y'all have maybe like a rocky patch in a relationship, and then y'all have another baby. But you think she was cheating on you, so you low-key don't even think this baby yours, so you funny acting with the baby. But it is your baby. But you mad about whatever else, may have happened, say she cheated or whatever.
Right.
And you just project that onto the child. So situations like that, you can't necessarily say you saw the signs, especially if you already had kids with them before. But people just change. Certain things that happen to you make people change somehow.
Yeah, something like that got to get corrected though. A situation where if I'm wondering if the baby, man, like we got to get this shit straight, like before we go any kind of further.
Everybody got their problems.
And hell yeah, and shit. If any kind of reason, if it come back that they not, I'm gonna be completely fucked up. Like it's a real floating around with I forget who it is on one of those court TVs. And they doing a paternity court, and the guy found out the kids ain't his, and he just breaks down.
Yeah.
And the damn mama, she looking stupid and shit, like she don't know what the hell going on, who could be the baby daddy, or none of that shit. And that shit is just terrible. And when people tell me shit like, "Oh, your babies, they all look alike," I tell them, I say they better. Cause shit, I don't play that shit.
See, me and my siblings don't look alike though.
I don't play that shit at all. Well, I'm the wolf's mine better. Like shit. Like I don't know. And it's like, I mean I have brothers and sisters from, my dad's side and my mom's side, but there's three of us, that all grew up in the house together, and they used to tell me, because I didn't necessarily look like them at the time, they used to tell me I was adopted and shit.
I was just telling her today, you better be careful because ICE gonna pull your ass over. They gonna think you illegal.
They on bullshit out here too.
They really is, and they really racially profiling everybody. And so I told her that trying to be funny, but I was dead ass too.
Yeah.
Really, but no, we used to
they on
her.
bullshit.
We used to tease her all the time because she was adopted.
I saw an article. Charles Tillman used to play for the Bears. This nigga just retired from the FBI because they was on bullshit. So they started telling them that they was going after all the criminals and, all the tyrants and shit, all them, all the terrible illegals. But they ended up going after just regular families, nice, like
people that are citizens, and they just, you racially profile them, like you look Spanish, so we're gonna detain you.
That shit tough, and it'd be crazy just to see families get ripped apart like that, and it's just like, man, Trump ass is sick. Like, I don't know. It's like they took some attempts at his life, but I don't know. I don't know how long they gonna, let this last before they. Hell no.
You don't.
Right? They don't even. No. Come to think about it now, because the man, nobody that ever had an attempt on their life stood up to, motivate the crowd, pump their fist up, and get them like,
Jussie Smollett.
his ass was. That's what they gonna call him. No, but I knew his ass was lying.
He was, and he's still lying. Anybody go watch the Jussie Smollett documentary? He's still lying.
Right, and it's like, still bro, lying. You could have just. Now you out here lying. You fucking up your sister name. Cause this how you got on.
I don't even think I heard she cut him off.
This how you got on. She the one been acting since she was fucking 5. She was in Eve's Bayou and shit. She been acting, you know what I'm saying? And his ass come. He get one little show and he get his ass cut. Mm-hmm. Now he want to try to, man, no. Fuck that. Want to try to hump, right? No, that shit ain't gonna. No, hell no. That's no. Ain't no activist shit. Cause they gonna deal with your ass, and that's what happened with. You see, Charlie Kirk. Yeah, that's all I said. Like, I'm gonna leave it there.
Okay,
yeah,
you don't gotta go no further.
Yeah, he doing his thing,
but conspiracies on that too, though.
Yeah, and I feel like all that shit gonna come out. All that shit gonna come out. I was just watching the Katrina documentary, watching all of the bullshit that happened in there, and that shit made me fucking sick.
Yeah.
That shit made me sick. Groups riding around. Right. You start to see just all of the forms of racism. Like, I was looking at the one report they was talking about. They had one black guy coming through in the water. They talking about something. He's swimming through the water after looting.
Yes.
And they had the same white people in the water. They talking about something. After they discovered bread and soda. Like, man, get the fuck out of here.
They don't fuck with us. And see, Kanye be right.
He do.
He do. Kanye told us, everybody try to get on Kanye ass.
But they always try to play Kanye like something wrong with him and shit. And I don't know. We'll never know. Cause
he say he bipolar.
He admitted that?
Yeah.
How come he don't take is he taking his medicine or like?
Probably not. I mean, he had in one of his songs he said he takes Mexico.
And what the fuck is that?
Now, I'm no doctor, so I can't tell you exactly what it is. This is
some form of
medication. Yeah.
Wow. Mm-hmm. To keep him. I've heard of Ritalin and lithium and all that type of shit.
Ritalin's for ADHD.
Oh, okay.
Lithium.
Yeah.
I think that's for mood disorders. Don't call me. I'm no doctor.
But I'm talking about, man. But I don't know. It's just all of that. Everything just built around mental health. Like, it's a big thing now, and it's good to see a lot of people talking about it. Good to see a lot of people tackling it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, just getting a chance to just be open, because there was times and spaces to where that shit was never allowed. Like, people would just brush it off, like, oh, go lay down, or, you know what I'm saying? Pray, you know what I'm saying? Oh, ain't nothing wrong with you. You good.
Yeah, what you gotta be depressed about?
Right.
Yeah, I'm glad people are talking about it, though. I think the awareness is like the biggest thing.
Yeah.
One thing that do irritate me, though, is I think people kind of just take terms and run with it, and so then you see these trends of like TikToks or whatever, like people self-diagnosing their ADHD or self-diagnosing whatever, but all of this shit got real criteria. Okay, everybody's not a narcissist. Real diagnosis. So everybody's not a narcissist. Everybody don't got ADHD. A lot of people probably do got ADHD. I don't know y'all.
They just like to just throw that on a label just because people's attention spans haven't been trained yet.
Yeah, but the other thing is that a lot of the symptoms of what people think might be ADHD, a lot of those overlap with anxiety and depression as well. But people rather, I don't know why people would rather call it ADHD. People, I think, are more hesitant to admit they might be depressed or they might have anxiety. And so they come, and I work in a school setting, and so a lot of people, I'm a therapist, so a lot of people come in my office like, oh, I think I got ADHD, and you ask them what make them think that, and they say, oh, well, I can't focus, and I can't concentrate in class, and my memory has been bad, and I can't sleep. That's also anxiety.
Right.
So it's like, a lot of the symptoms just overlap, so I kind of don't. I like that people are more aware, but I kind of like that people don't really understand like the diagnosis and kind of taking it and run with it. Now everybody thinks they got everything.
So when you help people understand that, do you think it's more like saying ain't nothing wrong with you, or
No, but it's just people need to know. I think people jump to conclusions to try to like diagnose themselves, but it's not saying nothing is wrong with you because that stuff probably is wrong with them. But it's just teaching people like, hey, these are the other things that it could also be. And a big thing with ADHD too is like ADHD does not start in adulthood. It's something that starts when you're a child. So if you're coming in and you're 32 and you telling me you having all these problems, like when did this start? Oh, 5 months ago. That's not it.
that's not it, right?
No. It could be, right? I mean, that's why there's testing that people can do to go and find out. I don't do testing because again, I'm not a doctor.
But they say it's a bunch of things you can do at home that help with that, like just the food you give your kids and like what you expose them to.
Now, food, I've never heard that.
Yeah, like
maybe that's a different type of science that I'm not
sugars, these dyes.
To give you ADHD.
Well, they could help, kind of counteract some of that. Cause like you say, some of the people that just have that just be like high anxiety or they be depressed some kind of way or.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not gonna act like I know about food because I don't know, but it doesn't have to be medication. Some people choose to take medication, but some people, and that's the point of therapy, right? Is you go to therapy to learn how to cope and learn how to manage. So it's a lot of people that don't believe in medicine or don't want to take it. So for those people, you just gotta learn the skills.
Mm. And you said you're a therapist. How long you been in it?
I technically I got my master's in 2021. For about 4 years, but I've been working in like the mental health field since 2012.
And I know that shit's been taking a toll on you, just dealing with all sorts of cases and just people from all walks of life.
You really develop a numbness.
Wow.
Like some stuff you just not even fazed by anymore. Because everything, all of the most severe things that you could think of, you could normalize in that world.
And that's sad. So you just got to carry it with you. Like.
Yeah, or I mean, you really learn to leave it at the door. Check it at the door. Work is work, personal is personal. You cannot take it home with you because then you really gonna fuck yourself up.
So you damn near got the same kind of degree in compartmentalized. So you just got to know.
Basically, yeah.
But does it work though? Like, has it been?
Now, I mean, I've been doing it for so long. So now, yeah, like I don't go. But when I first started working, I was working for like foster care.
Mm-hmm.
And so I'm seeing kids get removed out the home. I'm seeing kids in court, parents fighting to get them back because they in the system. They would have adopted family or foster family. I'm seeing parents in court straight up saying, I want to sign over my rights. I don't even want these kids. And kids, 12, 13, got to stand there and listen to that. Yeah, that shit. That was my first job out of undergrad when I had my bachelor's. So I came in heavy.
What the hell? What made you get into that?
It's so crazy. I always say that the field didn't choose. I mean, I didn't choose it. It chose me because I just took whatever job I could find.
Mm-hmm.
I had a degree in psychology. That's a big ass degree. You get a psychology degree and really don't know what you can do with it, and you really can't make real money for real until you go on master's.
Right.
So once you got that bachelor's in psychology, you kind of just looking for whoever.
You just float.
Yeah. So ended up there. After that, I worked in like a residential.
Okay.
So these was all still kids in the system that like couldn't get placed in foster homes or didn't have success with foster homes. They would frequently run away or get kicked out. Mostly teenagers, right? Because foster homes, they don't never want teenagers.
Right.
Sadly. So then I was in a residential, and that was just, I mean, you come to work, you don't know what's gonna happen. My first day that I started, they taking me up on the tour. They taking me to the unit. It's a girl just with a knife, just slashing her shit.
Whoa.
Bloodied up like a horror movie. Freddy Krueger.
What the fuck? Like
this first, I ain't even on the clock yet. This like orientation.
how do they? Well, okay, so what's the protocol for that? Just call the ambulance or?
So at residential, you got a nurse. You got a nurse on staff at all times. You have a therapist. I wasn't a therapist at this time. This was years ago. You have a therapist on staff. You have a nurse on staff. But if it is something that's severe yet, you call in medical, and you putting them in inpatient psych hospital. Because residential, that's not really a hospital. It's therapeutic, but it's not a hospital. Somebody like that, they got to go to Park Road.
So okay, so somebody cutting themselves like that, y'all, are they in like locked rooms or some shit, or are they like open to it? You can just walk up on them and like a pod or something.
Yeah, so
okay.
it's like it'd be like 6 rooms, 6 people. And so usually when that crisis happening, we make everybody go there.
Okay.
We're really not supposed to see that. It's difficult to say, especially when somebody got a weapon, because you don't want to walk up on nobody with a weapon.
Right.
So I mean, I don't know what's better, just calling security, calling police, and keeping everybody else safe. But if it was no weapon, we would do restraints. We would go hands on.
And then just
hold them in restraint until they calm down.
And you decided that was your first day, and you decided to just keep. You know what? This my career. I'm gonna stay here. I see a future in this.
No, I didn't see a future in it at the time. This was just a job. I just needed a paycheck.
Wow.
And this crazy thing is, working there for all those years is what made me want to go and become a therapist. That's what made me want to go back to school.
Wow.
Yeah.
So is that your most memorable case, or like what else?
Oh, it's so many.
Give me another one. Hell yeah.
Shit.
Hell yeah.
Okay, the most memorable case I always tell everybody about is we had a little girl. She was 14. She had pretty much been being groomed her whole life and did not know it, right? And she was 14. She had this pimp who she thought was her, truly thought this was like her man. And she said she'd been with him since she was 9. And we like, baby, you were molested. Like, let's call it spade a spade.
Right.
She don't see it that way. She don't see that he was inappropriate with her because he was a grown man. But she would be like, he didn't do nothing to me. I made the first move.
So is that?
That's the story he told you.
Right.
For you to believe that. And you know, she grew up believing it. She grew up thinking that like this is a relationship that she initiated. She said, she only 14. How old are the kids? Oh, they're like 9 kids. Sad, like the saddest case ever. Sweetheart, I loved her, but it just one of the saddest cases. And she was so hooked on drugs. I mean, she would run away, do crack, do meth, come back high out of her mind. We had
what the fuck? What happened to her? Like, you know?
I don't know what she up to now. I haven't worked at this place since 2020.
What the fuck?
I don't know where she is now.
And you gotta see that, deal with that, and then you gotta go home, and then you gotta have your personal life.
The next day and come back to school. And then the next day could be cool. The next day, go to the movies, take everybody to the movies, and everybody had a good day. So it was just real unpredictable. It's a very unpredictable field. That's well.
Whoa. So, do you go to counseling or like?
Oh hell yeah! I call myself a lifetime counseling patient. I first started going to counseling when I was like 18, long before I even had any of those jobs. Because I had some real bad social anxiety as a teenager. In a counselor, once I got in the field, you need one.
Right. So it's good to carry yourself and think and behave, you know, from a healed perspective, I would say.
Do you go to therapy?
I haven't.
You haven't never?
Nope. Nope, never.
Flip it on you. Why not?
Never. I'm not gonna act like I don't need to. I guess I don't know, the opportunity never presented itself. That shit is like super expensive. Not for that. Hell no. Yeah, no, I got the wrong shit. Yeah. But I want to say, and then you know what it is, but I want to say it's like some Zoom shit. I don't know. I want to get one-on-one. Yeah, I'm old fashioned like that. Like, yeah, I want to do in person. I want to sit down with a motherfucker that can help me. Nope. But you know what though? And then another reason, and this is tough because I believe in counseling. I believe it works. I get my counsel through my work. Like I talk to my clients, I can help them, they help me. I talk to people. Like I'm not afraid to talk to people. Like I don't I guess whatever the situation that we talk about, I don't like biased people. Like I like to talk to people who can give me an unbiased opinion on something that they don't benefit from. And that's the same type of advice I like to give. I don't, you know what I'm saying? You don't have to take my advice. I'm gonna always tell you what's right, not necessarily what I want you to do, or you know what I'm saying. And that's the way I'm gonna carry myself. So, like I said, I get my counsel through that. But another strange reason, and I know it's terrible, but I know people in the counseling world, in the counseling fields, and the conversations I have with them, I find myself counseling them.
No, yeah, that's like a thing too, right? They say the counselors, all the therapists are the crazy people. I know
I'm talking
y'all
about.
Know me, y'all know I'm a motherfucking nut.
I'm talking about. God damn.
These people really think I'm serious.
I swear to God.
I'm a whole fool. But the thing is though, everybody's human, right? And it's not even just counselors. Counselors are human like everybody else. I know. Teachers, this. When you're young and you see your teachers, you think these are professional, straight and narrow adults. Then you grow up, now the teachers are your friends, and everybody's a class.
Everybody fucked up.
Yeah. So it's the same with like, I feel like all the other professions that we kind of like uphold. Look at the president. Hello. So
a job.
So
that nigga's a nut.
I think everybody should try therapy. I think you should definitely go at least once.
I mean, I'll agree to going. Like, I mean, I'm just not totally against it, but you know, I just gotta. I want to find the right situation. Like I said, I want to do some in-person shit. You know what I'm saying? What I've seen that might be covered on my insurance is like some Zoom, and I ain't interested in that.
I'm gonna help you.
I'm not interested in that. I want to sit down. You know what I'm saying? With somebody that can give me unbiased. You know, something that can help me.
Break this down, because this is a misconception about therapy. Therapy is not advice.
Right.
And I hear a lot of people. You didn't just say this, but I was reading this paper. But I do hear a lot of people say like, I don't need a stranger to tell me what to do. I don't need this other person to tell me about myself. And that's just not what therapy is. They literally teach us in school. Our job is to not give advice. You don't want to be liable, right? You tell somebody to go do something, they go do something, and somehow it like fucks their life. Of course, they're gonna be coming to my therapist.
Right.
So we do not give advice.
Okay.
What therapists do is they teach skills. So they help you build up the skills that you need for whatever it may be. I mean, for the most part, people come in and might need different coping skills because they might have anger problems. I just can't calm down, and I'm always blowing up on people, and it's really messing up my relationships, you know, with my family or my partners or whoever. I really just need to learn how to deal with it. So a lot of people come to learn a skill for them to apply in real life, right? So it's not like advice giving. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Does that make sense? That don't make sense?
It do. So I mean, I guess so. If there was something I would go to, I don't know if this will qualify as individual or couples, but I don't know. I hear a lot that I feel like I have this need to be right.
That's what people say about you.
Yeah, I hear that a lot. You know what I'm saying? I hear that a lot.
Okay.
And like, you know, I don't wanna like super qualify it. But I trust myself. I trust my instincts. I trust everything, you know, that I'm doing. Not to say that I'm always right. Not to say that my way is right. Not to say that I can't learn. But if I'm gonna follow somebody, it's gonna be me. So I guess we're not giving advice. So how will we help me with that? Like, I don't know. Are we counseling me right now? Or
is this something that
it's something I care about. So I pride myself on having a good level of awareness to a point where it's like when people tell me things about me, I can listen to it and figure out like if it's being made up or not.
Mhm.
Like, you know what I'm saying? And I know a lot of things people say, especially you always think you right. You hear that 6, 7, 8, 9, 40 different people.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
But is it impairing you at all, right? So if it's not something that's like ruining like your relationships frequently, or you fuck up at your job or at school or whatever because of this trait, if it's not a problem, so the thing is, it has to be a problem area. And if it's something that you just do, it's just a personality trait, but it doesn't necessarily cause you any problems, then why go to therapy? Unless you just want to change it. Unless it's just something you just want to change about yourself. And then in that case, I would say whoever you see for therapy, you would maybe get to the bottom of unpacking or uncovering why it is you feel the need to have that control, where that comes from. And a lot of people going to therapy not even knowing the conversation will go there, and then you end up developing all this other insight and awareness of things you never even thought about.
Yeah, and then I guess something else. Damn, are you?
No.
Are you?
I'm off the clock.
Are you counseling me right now? Like, what the fuck?
Being paid right now.
What the fuck is this? This light hot?
But the thing is, like, even to go back to the example about the anger, right? Anger is a normal emotion. Everybody experiences anger, so it's not a bad thing to get angry. We all get angry. You don't need therapy because you get angry. But the thing is am I getting angry, at work, and they constantly sending me home? And now my job, I'm about to lose my job. I got pulled over for running a stop sign. I got angry with the police. Now I got arrested or whatever. I got angry with my wife and my kids, and now she wanna leave me. So at that point, now it's like, okay, my anger is a problem in all of these areas of my life. Then you go to therapy. But if it's not causing no problems,
there ain't nothing to go to therapy about.
You can go to therapy for whatever reason. So like I said, if it's just a trait you want to work on, yeah, you can go to therapy for that.
And then
I wouldn't say like you need to.
And then I guess if since you put it in the definition like that, like a term so you can fit what you need to go to therapy for if it's causing a problem. I wouldn't say verbal abuse is causing a problem, but it's I don't know why I find myself believing that it's better than physical. Like I was talking a couple episodes ago, maybe even the last one, about like when the things you say to people, and just the verbal abuse that you can deal with, and the shit that stays. And man, I received, I received a lot of that, growing up and shit like that. Like my pops, he was that ass whooper, but my mom, she would whoop ass from time to time, but she had some shit to say. And shit.
So you feel like you would go to therapy to like process some verbal abuse, or you feel like
I wouldn't not to cut you off, but I wouldn't go to process it, but I guess I would go because sometimes, like I say, I find myself believing that verbal abuse could be better than physical abuse.
Especially with our people, it's so normalized that we don't look at it as like a bad thing.
Right.
And so to you, it's like that ain't shit. Toughen up. Because we have all experienced that.
Right.
Like it's certain things that we experience, that certain traumas you experience, you don't even realize it's trauma. Black people are notorious for this. So much trauma we have that we don't even recognize as trauma because it has been so normal. Even like getting your ass beat. We all got our ass beat when we kids. That shit is not normal.
Yeah, but it's not. But it's something that you let go. But it's something that you can't let go. Is, you know what I'm saying, the verbal abuse. And I'm not gonna act like my mom just attacked me and no shit like that. But you know what I'm saying. You tend to remember some of the things, and I find myself passing that on sometimes. I don't know. But with the level of awareness that I think is so high that I have, and because I'm a coach as well, you learn, like, once, if you have to, not necessarily break a child down, but if you have to do that in some kind of way, you just have to make sure you follow that up with building them up, some sort of letting them know that because they messed up somewhere, showing them how they could have did better or where they could be better, showing them that they are better. And you know what I'm saying?
I understand that, right? That's rhetoric a lot of people have. They break you down, build you up. In my opinion, and I'm not saying you're right or wrong, I just kind of disagree. In my opinion, that almost perpetuates abuse because now you're tying love to the abuse.
Right, and that's
And
what
so
I'm.
then think about how many we continue to grow up and we get in these relationships that are like really toxic and really abusive. But that's how my mother talked to me. That's how my coach talked to me. And they did these things that we normalized and then followed it up with love and encouragement. That's confusing to the brain. And then we wonder why people get trapped in abusive relationships. Because you don't even know what abuse is for real because you have been conditioned to believe that that's love and that's support.
But what if even you could see that, and you're right, 'cause like you're right on that. But what if you can see that it's become some kind of benefit? Like, is that kind of Stockholmish or like?
That's just your perspective. Like I don't want to.
Like just to like you say like that's how I was raised or that's how my coach they did it. But if you see it, it's turn you and you can use that to a benefit as a quality and you know what I'm saying just
I would say
part of your foundation.
I would say that if you see
How do we know it's bad?
Benefit, then it's probably because you do not know other ways.
So are we like that young girl that you just explained? Like we going through shit and we think it's good.
Almost, yeah, almost. I mean, it's not as severe as that.
Right,
child rape, but
right.
Yeah, almost.
Wow. So that is tough.
Yeah, man, that shit.
But I don't know. So, but you say they don't give advice and counsel. So how would I even know how to help myself or people with that?
I think you should just try it.
Try it and just.
I mean, you ain't gotta go to therapy with this exact issue.
Right.
Just give therapy a try.
Right. Because I mean, I do believe in it. Like I said, it's a bunch of things. Like you know what I'm saying. Like, I often think about just conversations that I wish I would have had with my dad before he passed. Not that was like, some problems that I wish we could have talked about. It's just because I'm an adult now, or you know what I'm saying. And you just deal with that, like the troubles of knowing that I want to talk to somebody because you can't trust every goddamn body. Right. I want to talk to somebody.
Yeah, and sometimes therapy can be just that too. Therapy can just be your soundboard. I mean, but if you got a bunch of people who do that to your clients or whatever, then just getting it off your chest and thinking about it might be good enough. But and something else that a lot of when we talk about normalizing things, another big thing that's normalized for us is deaths that we experience. It is not normal to know so many people dying, at a young age.
I'm talking about it's crazy.
Yeah, and you think about these young kids, or even us. Like we grew up. By the time I was in high school, I had knew peers that had died. Like that is traumatic.
Yeah.
That's traumatic, and it's so normalized. Like, how many social media pages you see, and they just that LL this person, long live this person.
Yeah.
That's not.
Like it's almost mandatory to see that.
Yeah, that just made me chill. That shit is not normal. That shit is trauma. Everybody gotta go to therapy for shit like that. Everybody think they don't need therapy. Like, I ain't been through nothing, but y'all just don't realize that shit is traumatic.
Like I've been dealing with death since 7th grade.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Like, and it's the friend that I lost in 7th grade is still up in the air about how he passed. You know what I'm saying? So it's like some stories say he did something to himself. Some stories like an accident from playing. So it's like dealing with that, having it to be unsolved, and then just almost then like every year. And then as you grow up, losing close friends, losing people that you wouldn't think would never. Like it's this one, like one of my best homies, Rashawn. People used to think we was twins. Like man, Coach Spurlock used to call those shit brothers. Like this was one motherfucker. I seen him. We looking at each other like on some sister shit. You remember that first episode of Sister? Yeah, they discovering each other. That's how we was. We was tight, deep relationship, deep brotherhood. We was so cool. My senior year, my parents was getting ready to move to Milwaukee. He came to our house just to kick it with me. He didn't even know we was moving. And we like, man, he was like, man, G, what you want? like, man, Joe, we finna help my parents move to Milwaukee. So he helped us move. Like, that's the type of relationship we had. We was that type of friends. Hell yeah. And then on the way back, because my daddy had to bring us back, I think about that car ride. It was me, him, and Rashawn in the car. And they died a year after each other. Rashawn died in 2009, my pops died in 2010. And I think about that car ride all the time. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, I don't know.
All sound like what? Like dreams, nightmares, flashbacks.
I wouldn't say nightmares, but just like daydreams, just thoughts, just like, you know what I'm saying? When I'm thinking about them, or I think about that car ride, like we riding back from Milwaukee. He in the back, he let me drive. Rashawn, you know, he in the passenger seat, my daddy in the back, because, you know, he had to drive back. He was just chilling, and we were just all chilling, vibing, laughing. It was just a good ride. And then just to think about how they both gone, died a year after each other. I don't know. And sometimes, I don't know, I get good memories about it sometimes. But I don't know, sometimes I be wondering why I think about that specifically. You know what I'm saying? Or, like, I don't know.
That's called an intrusive symptom. And that is the criteria for PTSD.
Oh, wow.
That's not the only criteria. So it's not like just because you have that one thing.
Because I feel like I do have, I mean, I've been,
yeah,
I've been cheated on in relationships, and
but this goes back to my
lied to,
my point about people just
put out,
know what they're experiencing.
Right.
So for a lot of people, especially if you experience back-to-back death, you just think that's normal. You just said this happened in 2009, and you wonder, like, why do I keep thinking that? Because that is called a flashback. That's called a recurrent thought. And so with PTSD, if you have that, you know, along with whatever other criteria, it's like, there's like this traumatic response or something, because you just see all these deaths as normal, which is something that happens.
Like, even before that though, like I remember the first day of school, sophomore year, my grandfather passed. We had his funeral. I was playing football. I had a game the same day as the funeral, just trying to just play a football game, and just thinking about all of that shit, just death on top of death on top of death. Then you hear about certain friends, like I be having clients, like rest in peace to Damone Chandler. I cut his hair. We was all sitting in the car, me, him, Coach Brooke, we all sitting in the car smoking a blunt, chilling, talking about the old football days. You know what I'm saying? Not knowing this would be the last time we together. A couple weeks later, you know what I'm saying, he get murdered. Like, you just think about, and it just be crazy. So and like you say, we just gotten so numb to it, being able to see videos of motherfuckers getting murdered on TV, and just
everything. It's
wow. Like, even with those videos of what happened with Charlie Kirk, I thought the shit was AI.
A lot of people thought that.
I thought that shit was AI. I just knew it was fake, and that's how, like you say, we just so desensitized. I just saw it and kept scrolling. Like, I had to see it multiple times for me to be like, oh damn, it's real.
Great. A few years ago when there was like so many like police killings that was on the internet.
Yeah.
Like, I should not see so much of this. When I drive down Pulaski, I seen that fucking Laquan McDonald video. That shit, when I'm on Pulaski, that it almost plays in my brain as if I was there. It gave me chills as if I was there, and I wasn't even there. I just saw a video.
Wow. Yeah, that shit, like, man, I guess we ain't supposed to be seeing that type of shit. Like,
no.
We damn near living third worldish.
Especially now.
And then we going through all of that. We got to sit up here and have a personal life as parents, and we got to go to work and help other motherfuckers with their problems, or we got to listen to other people and their problems.
Everybody just needs to take care of themselves. Take care of yourself. The way out is. Go to therapy if you never tried it, even if you're just trying it for one time.
Yeah, because see, you helping me understand, like, shit, maybe, and not to say I had a bad misconception about it. Just, I don't know. I just, they don't know. They don't want to go. They think it won't help them. But like you say, they thinking they gonna get some bad advice, or you know what I'm saying.
It's not advice.
You're not even getting advice.
No, it's not advice. It's nothing but like somebody sitting there with you process. So all these questions you asking me, like, I wonder why. They help you get to the bottom.
I'm just trying to get some free therapy.
He ain't getting it. Help you get to the bottom of that. Help you develop that awareness, that insight, and that
Right.
Yeah.
So I mean, I guess that's some homework for me. I guess I just got to make sure I find me some good therapists, some good counselors, somebody that.
Now it is hard though. It's like dating.
Right.
You gotta find the one you're compatible with, because it's a bunch of different types of therapy too. So everybody got their own different style.
Right.
And it's gonna be easy. Well, not easy. It's common to be turned off with like the first person.
Why though?
Because you just gotta find who you got chemistry with.
Right. So is it? Are you looking for somebody to tell you what you want to hear? Are all therapists? Do they receive the same sort of training, or like how do you know you?
For the most part, but I think a big part of doing therapy is you're not really supposed to bring your personal values into your practice. And for me as a client, when I'm being a therapist, I can always tell when they bring in like you kind of supposed to have like this neutral stance, and sometimes people just don't follow that. So you can kind of tell where people lean, and it's not so much you just looking for what you want to hear, but you do want to talk to somebody that you feel aligned with.
Right.
So
the best thing is just to carry your ass to therapy, just to find out. Just go, joke.
Just go. You might the first person you see might be the person, but it even goes the other way. Like even as a therapist, like therapists be dumping clients too.
Why?
You have the right to decide who you want to work with or not. I've never had to do that, but I'm in this one therapist group on Facebook, and so I see a lot of people talking about, for example, like a therapist invited in a Facebook group that she's Hispanic. You got a client coming in talking all this ice shit. So it's like,
okay, yeah, I get that.
Supposed to be taking it personal,
but
yeah,
no.
Some stuff is hard to separate. So if I got a client that's like overly racist, or somebody said what they client kept saying nigga. Sometimes you
shit like that. Shit like that. You
gotta see them people if you don't want to. Like I don't really want to see sex offenders.
I get that. For your own reasons. But even out.
But sex offenders need a therapist too, so it's like
But if you ain't got if you ain't got nothing too wild where you get your ass turned away, you can say you can vouch for therapy. Just go to therapy.
Yeah. If you're a sex offender, still go to therapy. I don't want to see you, but somebody else might want to see you. Just definitely get some therapy, because you don't want to do that for the rest of your life. Go work on that.
Go to therapy.
Yeah. Go to therapy for anything. If you're a sex offender, if you're grieving, if you're arguing with your baby mama, whatever.
Go to therapy. There you have it. Go to therapy. Thanks again for tuning in to the Trent the Truth Show. Please make sure you like and subscribe to our podcast and YouTube channel. Follow us on social media, Trent the Truth. And if you have any questions, comments, concerns, or if you want to be a guest, email me at TrentTheTruthShow@gmail.com. Again, that's TrentTheTruthShow@gmail.com. Thanks again. Tell your friends. Watch it together.